Hey guys, it's Caleb with the Destination Home Team. Hey, today's Thursday, January the 12th. I just wanted to touch base with you and give you some market statistics, market updates. We're hearing a lot of stuff right now in the market. Sellers are saying, well, homes don't sell in the winter. No one wants to move. And I'm here to give you some stats to give you the true reality that that's not true. Homes really do sell in the winter, and it's been a couple of really good months. And we're really excited for what's to come in the rest of January, February, and March here. So real quick, you'll see here in December, just a little, some numbers. Numbers don't lie. Okay, these are all KCRAR numbers. That in the metro, there were 2,825 homes sold in December, which is outstanding. That's a great number. You'll see here year over year from last year in December, inventory was down 25.9%. You're saying as a homeowner, well, what does that mean? What that means is there are no homes for sale. We are at an inventory shortage right now, especially in certain price points. Buyers just don't have a ton of options. So you as a seller, that gives you an excellent opportunity. You'll see here the average sales price is up $213,000, up to $213,000, which is up in the past couple of months here. So that's good. Those are good numbers as well. You'll see here there's 2.1 months of supply of homes in the market. You're probably saying, well, what does that mean? I don't get that. What that means is that if there was not another home that hit the market today in 2.1 months, so basically call it 2 months and a week, there wouldn't be another home for sale. There would not be one more home on the market if there was not another home that hit the market from today on. So you can see buyers just don't have a ton of options right now. That's why you're seeing a lot of the highest and best numbers come out. You'll see here on the next slide. So with the interest rates where they're at, as a buyer, you're saying, well, if there's nothing on the market, but I've got to sell my house to move, what is this all? That doesn't make any sense. It's not a good time for me to move. Here's where I'm to change that opinion as well. You'll see in 85, rates were at 11.26%. We're like, wow, that's crazy. That's a super high interest rate. To keep the payment as close to $1,000 for this test subject that you'll see, in 1985, you could afford a house that was $102,800. That's with 11.26% interest rate, keeping that payment at $1,000. Let's fast forward till today. You'll see here for $1,000 a month mortgage payment at a 4.16% interest rate, you can afford $205,300 home. There's a big difference, as well as everyone knows, between $205,000 and $102,000. That's a lot of home, and it's a big difference. And you'll see here finally on our last slide, you're saying, well, should I buy now or should I wait till next year? Should I see what happens to the market? We'll see what inventory does, see if there's more homes for sale. That makes sense. I completely understand, but yet we have to keep a focus on what's going to happen to the interest rate. Right now between 4% on, you'll see on your standard 20% down conventional note that you can afford a $200,000 home. Your payment will be $1,469.51. Okay, so still a very nice home, little higher of a payment. Let's fast forward to what the Fed predicts by the end of Q1 here in 2017. They're predicting rates go to 4.8%, and on certain loan packages, you're seeing rates in the 4.25 to 4.3 right now, depending on credit quality and the type of loan. So with inflation, which the Fed is, CoreLogic's going to predict a 5.3% inflation. That home at $200,000 is now $210,000. So that home's going to cost you $10,000 more with a 0.79% interest rate increase. That's going to equivalent to a $1,640 payment per month. What does that equivalent to? Well, that's $171.27 a month. Let's break it down monthly. That could be a night out for dinner. It could be a new car payment, depending on what type of car you buy. Figure that annually, that's a Caribbean vacation, or you could pay off credit card debt or additional debt or auto loan debt. So let's take that over the 30-year life of the loan. That's $61,657. What you need to ask yourself is, what could you do with that extra money? Does it make sense now to buy now and take advantage of low interest rates, or do you want to potentially wait where you would see that increase not only in home values but also in the interest rate, which can equivalent to $171 a month in this scenario? So I appreciate everyone taking the opportunity to listen to me today and watch this video. My wife and I really strive on being the local economist, not just putting signs in the yard and putting it on MLS and watching it sell. We want to dig deeper and find out what it'll take to help your home sell for more money in a shorter amount of time. Appreciate everybody watching. Have a great rest of the week and a great weekend.